Hey guys, welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds. I'm Ted. I'm gonna bring, I believe we're up to session 15. You wanna start here, go around the table, introduce yourself and who you're playing.
Nathan Nerdarch, I am playing Arbalason Mirdan, which is a high elf merchant, I'm also a nature cleric.
I'm Scott Garibay, and I am playing Aeson Shardgale, and he is a human wizard with a criminal background.
My name is Jeremy. I'm playing a paladin, Oath of Ancients path. My character's name is Andrew Hornwood.
Nerdarch is Dave here, and I'll be playing Uthangar of Clan Black Iron.
I'm David. I'm playing Thanos, druid human.
I'm Mark. I'm playing Tyrus, Eldritch Knight. And I just want to say, have you noticed that every time you start this thing, you start as the opposite side of me? I take offense, sir, and I demand a duel to the death.
Satisfaction!
What's your weapon of choice, sir?
Cold.
Moogie.
A cold.
Moogie.
Cough on you.
Moogie Wars.
Oh, well. I usually start here, so that's... and you're usually over there.
And you start over here with Nate when he's over here.
He just starts with me. It's not offense to you.
That's
He
all
just
right.
loves Nate.
My priority.
It's okay. Nate's got a bigger cock.
And they're going to say no because they measured.
That escalated quickly.
That was Nerdarchy After Dark material.
Okay, well, sorry about that, guys. So, when last we left off, the party had been split into two groups. We got that part of the table who had gone off to request aid from the dwarves. They've managed to actually shut down a massive incursion of gnolls, where the elves decided to head to Karshapanthon to request help from there in dealing with the gnolls. And sadly, they encountered some troubles along their way. So you guys have spent the last week or so basically doing running attack actions, if you would. Using the trees and your spells to get cover and evade capture. You have managed to get away, but in your flight and exploration, you did manage to locate another section of another gnoll hideout. It was actually underground. You had seen a large contingent heading into a hilly area, and there's no way half a dozen gnolls are gonna just cluster into a hole. They need more space, so it might warrant some investigation. It's up to you as to whether you guys decide you want to continue to Karshapanthon or head back to Griffin Gaff.
Well, we've just been basically running from getting killed by a group of gnolls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how close do you think we are?
How
close do you think we are?
You are closer to Griffin Gaff now than you are to Karshapanthon.
Oh, man. We didn't really get anywhere.
No.
Cosmic treadmill of nowhere.
Well, do we keep on?
I'm sorry, that whole thing just went over my head. I was totally zoned out. I had no idea what's going on.
Carthapatheon is where...
no.
Wait, let me see
So
if
wait a
I...
minute.
We're closer to Griffin Gaff currently than we are to Karshapanthon.
What's Karshapanthon?
Elven Kingdom.
Oh, okay. And we were going there to get help?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how many gnolls are we talking about?
Well, what? Did you say 2 dozen or a dozen just went into a hill area?
You saw a dozen go in there, and you expect, based on the layout, the tracks that you've seen, that there was a large contingent in the area.
Okay.
And they're much closer to Griffin Gaff than
Then the big group.
the big group that you saw before. Over there was 70 to 100 of these things. Here there might be a few dozen, but with the walls not up.
They're within raiding distance, basically.
Absolutely.
Is there any way we can get a message or something to Karshapanthon?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that while we're watching where these gnolls are going. I do not think I have the ability to get a message. to that.
Wait a minute. When my character first came, he was in contact with his father somehow. How was that?
You went to his house.
Because I thought once he he came, buried his brother, and then left and went.
Perhaps we should head back. We've done a lot of strategic movement in the area and haven't gotten as far as we thought we would anyway.
You did fell a number of gnolls. I mean, you guys have intelligence, spells, and ranged weapons. And being elves, you're of course skilled.
I actually don't know if Mark's character brought the bounty hunters with him.
So you guys are heading back to Griffin Gaff?
Do you want to head back?
Let's try a little harder to get through.
Okay. I feel like we need to alert the town though about this.
How do we do that without going back?
How far are we from Griffin Gaff?
About a day and a half.
And how far are we from the other place?
2 or 3 days.
So, okay, we can just go back and warn them and then set out.
Yeah, I think that would be better for the town to be prepared
Yeah.
instead of us. We might not. We've had quite an adventure here so far. I don't know if we'll be able to make it in the time to get back in time.
Yeah.
So I would like to see my family again, but
So, you guys, you've been traveling for a couple of days. There's been some definite heated arguments going on before the trip fully completed. The town is about 6 hours travel away. You guys see it in the distance. What do you want, Nathan?
police handbook, please. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to not be. I was trying to not be distracted. It didn't work out.
So, what do you guys? Is there anything that anyone wants to do? Say.
So, as a player, I will ask. Aeson truly took to heart the insult that Angus gave him.
Okay.
He wishes to duel him to the death. However, Angus made it clear that he didn't want to do that. The very reason that he doesn't want to do it is one of the reasons why Aeson wishes to kill him.
Okay.
Is there any way, so I'm asking as a player to the DM, is there any way I can get a role to use my charisma and my wisdom and my intelligence to get him to see Aeson's point that he should be warranted a chance to duel Angus to the death? So
we'll say that you guys have been in a heated discussion for a while, and you keep bringing up you've insulted me this, you've insulted me that. So you keep saying that I insulted you. What do you feel that I have insulted you?
You had said that my life's work, my study of magic, was laughable. And you did laugh at my study of magic of 10 years.
Indeed.
I am saying that you have insulted me, Aeson Shardgale. You have insulted my magic. You have insulted my master Trisgar's 10 years, or 5 years of mentorship, tutelage, exactly. And you have insulted my race as a human. This demands vengeance. It should be your life or mine. You must learn that humans will not allow dwarves to insult us in this way without honorable duels to the death. And if you are truly a warrior, if you have been battle forged as I have, you will understand that another warrior should be given the right to honorable combat to the death.
Well, my son,
I am not your son.
it's a dwarven expression. My
It
apologies.
is not a human expression.
Well, if you can't tell by my scraggly beard, I'm a dwarf. And I'll tell you, life is a precious thing. You came to me brother's hold, You came with me, nephew. You were accepted as guest. He travels with you for a reason. I traded with you for a reason. I did not mean to lay down insults to all humanity. Did not mean to say anything against your master. I've actually met Trisgard. We've had many a tale. Now, to a dwarf, 10 years is not a long time. Humans have a way of mastering things pretty darn quick. You agree?
Agreed.
Dwarves do things, for the most part, meticulously. We take a long time of devotion. So, you're never going to get me to say that 10 years is a long time. Can you accept that?
I cannot. It is why I wish to take your life. Or you should have to take mine to understand that you will never speak to a human in that way again. You must pay for the words you gave to me. The insults you rendered to me, my race, my master, and my magic. You must pay for them.
Words do not mean death.
You are treating me in a paternal, dismissive manner. You and your entire kingdom do not see humans as your equals.
You're
Your
judging
blood upon
you're
the
judging
grind.
all dwarves by one man.
I will tell you now, you must speak for the dwarves because you spoke for them then, in your own hold. I was your guest, and you insulted me within the first few minutes we met. You must pay for what you said. In addition to that, your entire kingdom is treating Gryffindor in the same way.
I'm no
treating us
king.
in a paternal, dismissive manner, wishing to build walls you have no right to build.
That's not for you to decide. That's between the king and the mayor.
You're exactly right. And when I spill your blood and give them and show them that I have taken your life, they will understand that there's no need for them to build the walls of Gryffindor.
Well,
It's an interesting theory. I think the human's gone daft. Uncle, you should probably just take his request and accept it.
you want me to just kill your friend?
If it's a good death he wishes.
Is that what you want?
As his friend, I'll respect his request for a good death.
This is what I want.
Command grovel.
Do you have any death requests? Do you wish me to send your remains back to your master?
I do have death requests. I have built a shop, and I wish that shop to go to Arbalason. I have built a business there. I do wish for him to have it, and I wish for for all the magical items that I have taken upon myself in these many years to go to Ander Hornwood, for he has stood beside me in battle. And I wish one last thing upon my gravestone, if the small possibility that occurs, to say that the walls of Gryffindor should be built by the Gryffindor people, and not a dwarf should ever lay a stone upon our border.
I will etch the epitaph myself for you, my friend.
Thank you.
What about
And it's still up to the mayor.
Am I there?
No.
I'll let you play, but the mayor might decide.
What
to
about
put it on
5
there.
feet inside the border? Is that cool?
I didn't leave nothing to me, man.
What's that? Oh, that's a good question. that was cold. Sorry.
Don't worry, you weren't there to hear his last words. I'm not wishing
Well, it
for
was-
you to have any.
So,
Slight.
so
It was
I'll
a
begin
slight.
drawing out like a 40-foot by 40-foot circle with, with runes.
So wait, are you using magic or
Right.
really?
Magic.
They're going to use whatever.
Wands. The way Voldemort and Harry Potter did it.
The shape changing, like sword in the stone.
Shit, I should have got some soda.
All right, I'm ready. All right,
want
I
some
need my
cat?
Other
PhD
human?
back.
Other human?
Sure. Yeah.
Thanos?
I don't have a
Nate,
cup.
can I have my PhD
Shall we
back?
try to talk him out of this?
I don't think there's a
Did you-
point.
Oh,
Did I give it back
maybe
to you?
not.
Oh, I have it hidden.
Thank you.
Says the door.
I don't have a cup.
Hold up your
We we've seen
get you
enough crazy stuff that just like, let it go.
Oh, it's fine.
This is just the ice man.
I'm not getting any magic crap. What the heck is this?
Thank you, good sir.
Put the 2 characters right there on the board.
Got a top, but I don't have a.
Alright, thought a shot
So,
of a hindrance.
This is your wish. How you want this to go down?
A magical duel to the death. He has drawn the runes. And we shall on the count of his count of 3, we shall draw.
Are you there?
We shall begin spell casting.
How big did you make that circle? Is
40 by
the compass
40.
a fireball?
40 by 40.
Just asking.
Yeah, the circle's 40 by 40, and then we'll all stand back like 20 feet and make a ring.
So
I'm like, what?
that's you, and for the moment, I'm gonna line up.
8.
We'll use Dave's character.
Well, I don't
Doesn't
want
matter.
to take it all.
Looks nothing like the
No, that'd be against the rules.
short
1-on-1.
stout dwarf.
So what do we see before us?
Well, if you guys missed last session, Angus is under 5 foot tall, but thick with muscle. He's got scars and tattoos all over his entire body. His beard definitely shows scars and burns. He does not keep it long and or trimmed like many other dwarves. His hair is a wild mess. He has several items worked into his beard. For those of you who are familiar with the Unearthed Arcana Prestige classes and rune magic, he is a fully fledged rune scribe, and he does possess the 4 runes. I reshaped the pennant of the Vind rune to actually be more like a glass that looks like it's in motion, not any smooth, solid shape. But those are all worked into his beard, so that he always has them at hand. So he steps back and begins to pull magic into his hands, waiting and looking at you.
Okay, so I standing between them, with my hands out to either side, ready for the duel to begin. In deference to the humans, Uncle, should you fall in this battle, what are your last requests?
Thank you.
Well, should I fall this day, you can take me back to my brother. He knows of my last requests.
So as I step out, I begin stepping out of the circle, and as I cross over the sigils, I clap my hands together and yell, "Battle!"
Ander starts. Before the battle starts, he'll get it down into a prayer, just praying that the fight goes well, quickly, swiftly, and fairly. And then after that, he takes up his bagpipes and he starts playing Battle Hymn.
Hey, there you go. That'll work. All right.
Which will
You guys,
be switching to a dirge.
huge
Soon.
opportunity to call this fight the way it should be done.
And this is a performance check. Doesn't matter.
RKO him.
Indeed.
Our Stanley reference.
That's okay.
I think it's round knockout, right?
No.
No.
It's like a wrestling move, I think.
So you brought out the big dice for this one, Scott.
Indeed.
He's got
Yeah.
the dumb jumbo dice.
So what do you have for initiative? I have 25.
I have a 13.
Jeez, 25. Does one of those runes give you a bonus to initiative?
No, all of them give him a bonus to every time.
It's just 1 feat. I roll high. You can see the die roll in it if you like.
I see it.
Sorry, guys at home. I was not prepared to.
Yeah, I hear you.
To go into a massive spell duel.
It's okay. We can just fast forward for you looking through the pages.
Yeah. Just pile drive him. You can just run up and punch him.
You're like shotting grass.
Do we have corners? Who's in
Guy
what corner?
steps up in the middle of the ring and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, it's time!"
Indeed.
So he'll just he'll just release an arc of lightning in your direction that way, so you can make a dex save.
All right. +2. Oh, that is a natural 20.
Jeez.
If your uncle dies, it's gonna be super weird.
Thanksgiving's gonna be so awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I rolled crap for damage. 6. So you take a whopping 10 points of damage.
Whoa. Is that all you got? I will shout it out.
You and your weak dwarven magic.
All right. Oh, that's not good. Okay. All right.
Counter.
Is that even a
Ready?
rune power? Or is it just straight magic levels?
What?
Lightning, does that come from the rune power?
Oh no, I use lightning bolt.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it gave me cool stuff like that.
I didn't study it because I thought we'd gotten past this part. Apparently not.
Oh, it'll be finalized soon enough. One way or another.
One person is making a
Indeed.
new character sheet.
Huh?
I said it'll end with one person making a new character sheet.
Maybe.
No, definitely.
The two components combat and square off. Angus fires first with a huge blast of lightning. It seems to have struck Asen, but not nearly as lethally as Angus may have anticipated. What will be?
What will Asen's response be?
How shall Asen respond
All right. I got
outside
it. Okay.
of the verbal insult?
My turn, right?
Yes.
All right. All right. I am going to cast Sleep at a 4th level slot, which will allow me to roll 9d8 to get past, and he will sleep if I get over his HP amount. Okay.
Interesting
All right.
opening.
Yeah. All right. So that is 9, 12 plus 22, 23 plus 23 plus 7 is 30, 31.
That does not do it.
All right. That's mine. It's his turn.
Asen
So is that the best you got? I'm not very sleepy.
Asen
lad?
responds with a sleep spell.
Oh, jeez.
Very unconventional move this early in the
You
fight.
could
It
have
is,
called
it
him
is.
son again.
I might have gone with something more shock and awe.
I think so. I think I would use the sleep spell as a finisher.
Definitely easier to put someone to sleep in the later rounds of a bout.
So the question now is, what is Angus going to do? He's got a deep bag of tricks. What will he pull out?
Will it even be magic? Will he just run up and smash him
No,
with a hammer?
he said it's a magic duel.
I do have my
He use a
quarterstaff.
magical hammer.
So one of the tattoos on his arm pulses, and he goes like this, and draws back. Those familiar with magic knows that this is somatic for a conjuration spell.
I don't know. I'm a little surprised at this movement. I would never think a dwarf to be drawing back on a bow like that. As like from an elf maybe, but a dwarf it makes no sense. What kind of magic is he going to unleash? And will his fellow dwarves laugh at him?
I don't know.
So does a 19 hit you?
Almost.
It would hit me.
Would hit me too.
It would not hit me.
Would
But
not
I'm a
hit
dwarf.
me.
That's because you cheat.
Oh boy. Where's my AC there? Sorry.
Do you not know your character sheet, Lottie?
Yes,
He's
it
on the
is.
laptop.
You're good.
So
Do I have a shield?
Yeah, no, I mean, do you have the spell shield?
No.
a green. Oh my god! Again, a green arrow, sickly green, springs forth in the air and leaps forward with haste, stabbing you in your shoulder. It remains and begins pumping acid.
I do believe he's
into
used
you.
Melf's acid arrow.
So you
He's
take-
going right
you
to the
take,
Melf bag.
12 damage.
All right.
And my friend, that acid will keep burning for
Still up.
several seconds now. It will not go away. What will Aeson's response be? Ow!
Ace's response is fireball.
Oh!
All right. All right. So it is going to be. Let's see if 8d6, and does he? Yeah, and he can try to save, and my spell. He has to roll 14 for my spell save.
Okay. What is it attacking? Dex?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
Dex.
Dex.
It's 14.
Mm-hmm.
That's quick. Okay.
So he still takes half, right?
Correct.
All right. Here we go. All right.
So would have absorbed elements on that.
5,
And then came back with a flaming uppercut.
14, 19, and 2 more. 27.
Okay. So
13.
It's a decent fireball for a human. By dwarven standards, it may be a little lacking, but nonetheless, it'll cause damage. I think he singed a few inches off his beard.
I agree. That would have been a much better opening than the slight
13.
13. yeah.
13.
So we've seen fire, we've seen lightning.
So a couple of his
We've seen an
chest
acid
hairs and
arrow.
beard seem to fleck off, but he seems none the worse for wear. At the end of your turn, you take another 7 points of acid damage. And
The question is,
the arrow fizzles.
will we see the last element now?
All right.
I don't know.
What order?
Earth.
We haven't had wind.
We already did sleep.
Yeah, there's several, but
No, lightning is air. Fireball is
There we go.
fire.
Sleep.
All right.
Acid
I
is
am
earth.
going to
Oh,
bring it
okay.
right back to him, and I'm
not-
going to.
No. That was the end of your turn. That the arrow damage.
Yeah, that was
that's
just
brutal. Okay.
That was just a freebie.
That was a freebie.
Is it still there pumping acid in there? It's gone.
It does one extra.
Maybe
One last
Angus
kiss.
is going for a death of 1,000 cuts type of deal. Just whittle, chip away.
So he again, does some wild gestures. This time, one of his one of the runes in his beard begins to glow, and it looks like it's seeping out power into his hands, and he blasts forth a chill, just barely missing the crowd that's waiting behind.
I gotta say, it is comical to see a dwarf cast spells with their little stumpy arms and legs flailing about.
So you can make a con saving throw.
Con saving throw. All right. That'll work.
That should be easy for a wizard.
I do have a +2.
Score.
5.
That is not going to do it.
How much damage?
Is that 5 total or 5 on that side?
5 total.
So you take 30 points of cold damage.
I am at -29.
Oh, you were at 1?
Wow.
How many
Things
hit
got
points did you
fast real
have?
quick.
It was at 1 at the start of the turn.
Yeah, he wants to know what did he start with.
30.
Wait a minute, you picked a fight with a guy that's like twice your size and only had 30 hit points?
No, he's half his size, height-wise.
What, you know what I mean?
It had to do with what he said. It wouldn't have
That was
mattered if he was
stupid.
20th level.
how did you only get 30?
So you're 1 point off from being instantly dead.
And I think he will. Well, we'll see. All right. Now, is that instant death, or do I get my death saves?
It would be death saves at this point in time, because if you get to negative 30, if 30 is your max hit points, that's where you would just be instantly dead. But that doesn't exist unless someone now does 30 points of damage to you.
Right.
It's not like a cumulative effect.
But if he takes damage, he basically gets 2 death saves.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And that's the other issue is, wait.
So Angus looks to you. Do I have to go over and break his neck? Do I have to?
Well, it's a magic duel to the death.
What do you want me to do here, boy?
Well,
Finish a Mortal Kombat.
he did want to the death.
Finish.
I mean, he's bleeding to death right now.
Mortal Kombat.
But it's no need to waste a life like that.
This is the Mortal
He's
Kombat.
clearly beaten.
Clearly
Even he
beaten
has
before.
to. Well, even he has to accept. I know. I am a spectator speaking out.
One of the dwarves, he's portraying the role. We actually did this
What are all
already.
your death saves?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, he's using his free action to talk. How about
Oh no, he's right. I totally asked for death, and he's warranted
you
to
don't get
snap my
thought.
neck because I brought my quarterstaff in. So.
Command, grovel.
Oh no.
The human clearly seems daft, and I do not think he's going to relent just because you beat him twice in a row.
Thank you.
Force him to grovel.
Could leave him for dead.
That's not right.
Unless you feel particularly threatened by this human.
It's not right to just kill him, but it's not right to just leave him here.
Turn him into a dwarf.
Heal him.
Can you polymorph him into something?
So that's it.
It only
Didn't
delays.
have that one prepared today.
If only. Could have kept him as a chihuahua.
As a dwarf.
Chihuahua that constantly tries to kill him.
It's not what chihuahuas do anyway.
It's like the bizarro pet dog that's like constantly chomping on him.
I looked up modify memory to see if I could just remove the insult.
Oh, yeah.
It's too far back, right? Yeah.
The enchantment charm spells just aren't that good anymore.
Yeah, there's not that strong.
They don't have the whole.
What you can do with a first level spell on previous editions takes like wish.
Well, and I tried to see if I could turn him into a frog and then just stomp him to death, but you can't do that. He reverts to his own form.
So, like, you're a 1 hit point frog. Oh man, now you're a dwarf.
Yeah, exactly.
So what would you do, Zingar?
Well, you've given him what he requested to die in honor combat.
Yes, counting.
If he survives this battle, he'll only be further disgraced and more incensed. I've watched over the time I've traveled with Ace, and he's done much to gain my respect. But I also fear that slowly but surely, as our journeys have gone, that he's been slowly slipping into madness. I mean, I've watched him wrestle knives from bandits and stab them.
Indeed.
Make a roll.
All right. 1.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I roll...
That's 2 death saves.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I roll a 9 or less, he's dead.
Yeah.
Correct? Absolutely. All right. 12. So that's
Hold on, hold
1
on.
back. All right.
So one, it's 2 and 1.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't go back and forth. So, we have those here that can bring them back. I believe even those you've traveled with have the spells. I don't want to be keeping this argument going for as long as he lives.
Well, for the past day, he's been fairly adamant about this duel. He's not going to give it up.
Good king, might I speak?
There's no king here.
Step in place.
What do you want to say, Mark?
Maybe, now that you've beaten him, you could kill him. You don't have to kill him just because he wants to die. You could let him be brought back to health and just simply say, I'm sorry. And you've lost nothing. You know you can beat him. He knows you can beat him. Everybody here knows you can beat him.
Well, the thing is, we've already gone down that road.
Twice now.
So a heartfelt apology after this wouldn't squash it.
Oh no.
Well, actually, I want to see him make the decision because he has 100% right to take his life because he's right. I asked
Nobody's
for this.
arguing that.
Yeah. But I definitely
Or you could just
get
totally
his
Lady
point that he
Lady
would never-
Deathstrike him.
He would never apologize to him. You already told him that. That's why we got here.
You could always Lady Deathstrike him.
You are 100%
But if you're
within rights for him to just snap his neck.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta go one of two directions.
I asked for my shot. You gave me my shot. I really appreciate that because I truly believe I had a shot at taking him down. Didn't work, but I really appreciate you allowing me the chance to do what I
Do you
want
have
to
something else that you would be willing and able to play?
do. Oh, I'll roll up my new character right
You
now.
know, and out of game, if you get healed and brought back to life, you're not satisfied.
Well, the only
Think of it this way.
Well, I did bring back a commoner
It goes
back to
to
life
show
like
your
that.
determination and how
Yeah, because
seriously you felt
within a
about what
minute.
he said.
right if he brings it
Stick
back.
him in the
Yeah.
freezer.
Even if he brings you back.
Sorry,
No, I agree. I agree. Now that he has bested me in combat, I think he would be willing to let him go because he honored him with a duel to the death. He was not able to kill him, but he totally would have killed him if he was able to. I think if you spare him, his beef with him will be done.
Let your party members decide.
Because he honored him and treated him like an equal.
Tell him he is not worth. He's not worth his life.
But,
He's not earned the right.
But he 100% has every right to snap his neck.
Here's a gift of
So does either David or Jeremy want to come up and heal Asen?
Doesn't think it's going to make any difference.
Oh no.
He's head set on what he wants to do.
It's what?
You guys
Do you,
just lucky
yes or no?
No.
He wants to.
I'm not
Do,
gonna step
do
in the
you
middle
do you
of
want
that.
to? He's clearly stepped down. He's not fighting.
You know what?
He's talking.
Just because me as a player wants to see this go on. 35. Here you go.
All right, so
Exactly.
He walks up.
I'll come
Clear.
You have defeated me.
Again.
Yeah, I'll say, I thank you for honoring my request to duel to the death. You've treated me as an equal. I
Damn it.
relent upon my request, and I shall accept my shame at having been bested by you.
is our feud done, or should I have to worry about lingering stares and knives at my back?
I am a man of honor. By accepting my duel to the death, you have proven yourself as a man of honor, and you have proven that you do accept humans as equals.
Accept his leadership.
Our feud is done. I shall take no further actions against you. However, because of what has transgressed, I respectfully thank you for this stone. I cannot take you on as I cannot accept any more tutelage from you. I return this respectfully, and I regret the opportunity to learn from you.
No.
What was the stone for?
So I actually had the ability to learn rune magic, but while I'm alive, and I will never take action against him. He honorably accepted my duel. He bested me. I will now let that feud go, but I can't become his student. That's too far. Yeah, and it is rightful that he has the stone back. I don't. Yeah. So,
Well,
thank you again for giving me the opportunity to take his life. I appreciate it.
It's your call to make it. I take this back. Should you ever decide to change your mind, let me know.
Thank you once again for accepting my challenge. You have treated me as an equal. And I'll give him his space.
95 hit points. I could have killed him with a cantrip.
All right, and then I am going to use my 7th level as for wizard. Okay, thank you. All right. And thank you guys all for the time that took. I'm sorry you guys had to sit around for that. Thank you.
No, they made it entertaining.
Yeah, yeah, that was good. That was good.
As long as you didn't mind
The
call
commentary.
and response commentary.
That's good.
So, now that we're back to our regular course of action,
If we don't fix that guy's
the
head.
duel over, and Angus brushes off the massive 6 points of damage he received.
27. Oh, he
He
reduced.
passed the
it.
save,
Oh,
and he
that's
had
rough.
fire resistance.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. All right, so be it.
You should have totally did absorb elements and then gave him a flaming uppercut.
Well, that's just Ted's unfamiliarity with all of the spell options when he's not prepared. So the next 6 hours goes by with little bit of hushed tones, and some of the dwarves wondering what the purpose in all of that was, because they weren't all privy to all the things that happened back at the hold and how things went. Some of them are still sad and mourning those who fell during the gnoll battle. Others are happy about the actual gnoll battle and how.
Perhaps Jason's actions today will inspire what he wanted, because the dwarves will go back and be like, the humans are so ungrateful.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
They attacked Angus twice. We should not help them at all.
That's just anything.
So you guys make it back to town. What are you looking to do?
I am, that's a good question. Actually, you know what? I had enough of all this nonsense with the, gnolls and going back to the hold and duels to the death. I'm going back to the smithy shop.
Yes.
I'm going to pound metal.
Yes.
Okay.
Dragon army, here I
I'm
come.
gonna drag Thanos to the grove.
It's actually Thanos.
Thanos.
I'm going to spend, I'll spend the full day working for the smith, and then I'll spend, another half a day working on my own projects.
Well, we're going the opposite of the dwarven
So-
frontier.
2 days after all of this transpires, does any of you other three that want to specifically do something in town with 2 days?
Yeah, we're going to the grove and plant the.
The baby train.
Yeah, we're gonna actually plant multiple trees just to kind of like not give any information about what we're doing.
Okay.
And
Just
then
make it a
I'm gonna
ritualistic thing.
do my plant growth thing.
Okay. Are you doing the 8-hour version?
Yes.
So you guys come into town. What are you looking to do? What are you looking to talk to?
You gotta go to the mayor.
Yeah.
The mayor and head of the guard, the army.
Yeah. Is there anybody on watch? There's a captain or something.
Yeah, there's the walls are not up yet. There's clearly humans and dwarves.
And we didn't see any rangers in the area while we were
No, seems either
suspiciously empty of the
with
people I hired.
increased activity of gnolls, either they run off scared or were put down. Is what you can surmise.
All right. So go to the town guard first.
Okay.
You want to talk to him?
Yeah.
You know this guy.
I tell them that we saw a clan, what do they call a pack of gnolls, about a minimum of 24 strong.
Okay.
They're within striking distance of the town.
That's no good.
So you might want to get your boys ready for a fight. And there could be a lot more. We only saw like physically, but there were signs that there were many more.
That's not good. So he sends a runner. You guys have done a lot for this town. Do you guys have any plans of just kind of looking back and forth? You see the like the doe-like eyes. And what am I going to do against 24 gnolls? Let alone the possibility of more. What are you guys planning to do about this?
Well, yes. Well, we want to stop by and speak to you first, so that you know to get more eyes looking outward.
Okay.
And
Seems relieved at the moor.
yes, whatever you need to do to call on the people that are off watch at this moment, that would be very helpful. get the most people looking out and ready in case something does happen. And closes the gates.
You got some companions. Are you gonna go off and just take care of them? Or are you gonna kind of
We don't
stand
really
watch
know
with
how
us?
many- We don't
Or
really know how many are there. I'm sure once I speak to the mayor, one of my companions, he'll be able to assist us and a good direction to go with this. I'm not a very good strategist.
strategist?
You say it your way, and I say it my elf way.
I've heard it both ways.
He didn't correct you. Ted did.
Oh, that's good. Be like, boy, don't make me get out my silver cape.
Bad human. Bad human.
Learn your place.
Today's issue of Nerdarchy is brought to you by racism.
Hey, humans.
Fantasy racism.
Yeah, I'm older than any of them live, so it's a little different. From my
Let's not
perspective.
go there, but it's okay.
I'm not having this conversation anywhere near you, buddy,
I hear you.
because I might not be able to take fireballs on the face.
Oh, there you go, Scott.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So I'll talk to the mayor and we will get
Alright, give me
all
your
of this
stuff now.
settled. But for right now, just in case there
I didn't want
are
to heal
any
you.
scouts in the area,
All channels to get a hold of the mayor come back with a bizarre twists of he's doing this or he's doing that. Very conflicting reports. No one seems to know.
You didn't have anything I could use then.
No one seems to give you the same story. He does not seem to be available.
all right. Well, by the
Definitely
third,
sounds like he's a blood cultist now.
by the third person, I'm going to start suspecting blood cultism. By the third person, I'm going to stop him from leaving and say, I don't care who or what or whomever, even the mayor himself, told you to tell me this, whatever it is. Because I've heard 3 different stories now. I'm sure there will be a 4th or the 5th person telling me a different story when that happens. I need to get in contact with him. And unless he is dead, he's not dead, is he?
I don't know where he is. For those of you, if you didn't hear, he doesn't know where he is.
Right.
Nate said it in low, and I replied in low. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, deception check. I will absolutely make one if I need to.
What are you going to try and deceive him about?
Perception check. Thank you.
Or sense motive, or whatever that
Is
is.
there any point for me making
It's
this?
insight.
Oh, insight? All right, I didn't make it. Oh, never mind.
What'd you roll?
5, and I've got wisdom, so we're looking at... And I don't have insight, so it ain't.
You believe him?
All right.
It's credible. Wow. wow, the mayor is really busy. He's doing all these things at once.
Well, I believe... I was checking to see if he actually knew where he was, and as far as I understand, I think he does not know where he is. All right. I'm going to have to gather the heroes of the town. So I'm going to go off and look for everybody.
Do we have a group name yet?
The Hoodwinks.
That's up to these guys. I don't name you guys.
We went down that road before. I don't think we came on anything. I have a few things when you're ready.
Sure.
I'm gonna go check on my puppy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hide him
Okay.
in the shop somewhere in the basement. Or
I don't
something.
remember what the puppy is, but.
It's direwolf.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I helped him get it.
So I'm going to go back to Gale, to
Gale
my
Raven Manor?
Gale Raven Manor. I'm going to check in with Jen Feld, the seamstress, who has
Okay.
been watching over it and running the business while I was gone. Does everything seem in order?
Yeah, it seems like things have been a little stagnated recently. There really isn't any change in the week or so that you've been gone.
I will tell her you've done everything looks in order. I know business has been slow. I know you have a job here as a seamstress. You have watched over my shop well. This 20 gold is for you for the time you spent and given to this job. I now wish to offer you 50 gold to become the caretaker of Gale Raven Manor and the magic shop while I am gone for the next year.
Are you going to be gone for a year?
No, I will be back and forth, but I'm an adventurer, and as people can tell you, I make decisions which I may never return from at times.
Well, this is more money than I ever thought I would see in a lifetime. I will gladly take it. Now, is this 50 gold my pay for the year, or is this the...
It is your pay for the month. So in advance, and you will be paid 50 gold each month. And in addition to that, so I've given you the 20 for what you did previously, the 50. This is an additional 20 just for expenses for the shop. And then at that point, I wish you to continue forward. Also, at this point, I must aid the city. I will be going up into the rooms above. My body will look as though it is sleeping. I will be transforming and seeing through the eyes of my familiar, which is a hawk, and I shall be patrolling the borders of the city, for we believe there may be attacks from external. So if you
now, is this the first day that you're doing this?
Yeah, it's right away. So I'm having, just want to make sure Gale Raven Manor is taken care of, and then as much as possible, since we know this attack is coming, I'm going to take on, spend as much time as I can in my familiar, flying around.
Well, so during that second day, you do see Arbalesan and Taris, come into town. They have a heated discussion. Apparently, there's something going on. As much of that conversation that you wanted to have overheard, you could get down close enough to actually hear.
Yeah, that'd be great. And in fact, once they're back, I'll transform out, go back, greet them, and I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to spend. I'll sleep, but I'll spend 2 hours in the bird and then 2 hours in the city. So as much as I can, I'm going to try to split my time. And I'm going to try to be diligent about watching the borders of the city as a hawk, because I think I'll have a better advantage than some of the other guards. Yeah.
Okay. Any of you guys do anything?
I guess I could have my dragon just chilling, like patrolling around above in the sky, where I am, around the trees.
There were some things that we were supposed to take care of that we did not previously, as in the jeweler's shop. We were supposed to check that out.
I'm pretty sure by now someone's already done that.
Yeah, you guys have been out of town for a while, at least 10 days. So when you get the information about gnolls and whatever have you being close, do you go and alert anyone? Do you try and track these two down?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I'll tell them everything I know. Yeah, and then I will also say, so I want to make sure I understand. At this point, we don't know where they are. Can we go?
Oh no,
them?
these guys clearly saw what looked like a den.
Oh,
and that it was enough space that a dozen gnolls climbed in the ground, and wow. It didn't seem like they were like huddling in. It just they walked down it like it was stairs, and there was seemed to be plenty of space for them to move in quickly.
Taris, and is there any reason we should not go destroy them now?
If we have the military might to do it, no. But we came back because we didn't want the town to be taken unawares.
You don't feel that the two of you would stand up to?
Oh no, I mean the whole crew, our crew.
I'm saying these two don't feel like they would stand up to two dozen gnolls, but
our whole crew.
6 of you.
Oh, Taris, do you believe our entire crew could destroy them? Uthengar?
If it's only 12, yeah, no problem. Even if it's 24, we have a decent shot. But much more than that, we'd have to catch them with some.
While you were in town, did you happen to take the
crossfire?
You guys know the lay of the land, especially with you being on the run for as long as you were.
While we're gone.
So you guys have probably already staked out a couple locations that you'd be able to use as fallback points if you need to, since you already have.
So, just calling out some older people. Thalen and his companions from the previous adventures, Wulfric, Alanon, and Rigger.
Yeah, those were the original heroes that went out to fight the orc invasion 60 years ago.
Oh wow! Okay.
Thalen Leafblade was the one who was the mayor,
right.
That's when you'd found out that the whole story that was the start of this town booming. These weren't the heroes that everyone thought they were. The other three went out and just died. Wow. And Thalen begged.
Do they have any descendants in the city? Wolfric, Alanon, Rigger.
No.
Okay.
The only one to actually have offspring was Thalon.
What about yeah, okay, we're good. All right. Oh, what about Nothin? Is he still? What happened to Nothin?
Now Than tends to work with the Rangers and has done patrols, but he's a free spirit. That one. He does what he likes.
The mayor's son, right?
Yes.
He went back, didn't he?
No, he was. You guys convinced him to stay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My point was: is there anybody we can leave guarding the city when we go?
Brock, the
oh right, that's true.
The half orc, that took over the militia.
Needs to watch.
What about Obsid Strandon, the Earth Genasi wizard with the gladiator background?
Is that your apprentice?
Yeah, you're right. That is my apprentice. Yes, I will. I'm going to tell him when we leave that he should be patrolling the edges of the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now, what do you have him at any particular level at this point?
He
in
was
time?
first. He was first. Has he been studying? Did he reach second level?
Yeah, he is,
awesome.
He can be second level. And the seamstress, because she's now looking to run the shop. She is inquiring about learning not casting magic, but
more
be
about
knowledgeable about magic. So she's training with him in knowledge arcana.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Actually, so just from a game perspective, he is my apprentice. Harak is there to protect the city. Can I bring him and use him? Or is that too, that's having like a whole dude there. If you want to disallow that, I totally
if you want to run it, sure.
I'll bring him. I'll bring him.
He is subject to, all
he could
rules
die.
of combat.
I get you. All right. He is immediately going to challenge that dwarf to the death. No, that's a joke. I'm sorry. We're good.
Well, Angus, Angus,
We're good.
After a day in town with the dwarves that came back from the Gnoll fight, they actually left for Crathon Gulch. So
After 72 more challenges from humans, he's like, I'm going back. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, we're good. All right. So actually, Obsid is going to come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, it's something to represent him. I hear you. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll get some.
The dagger, the rod, and you can leave that with the elf. And that's one of the reasons why his uncle came.
No, he came to help with the gnolls.
The uncle actually knows nothing about the dagger and the rod, unless Dave told him about it.
It's my dark secret.
That's everything for me. I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Are you looking to?
I still don't actually know anything about any of this.
Well, Scott Asen, came and.
Yeah, I've told you guys all of everything.
Oh, okay.
We all have the same information now.
And the chances you do it,
Gone
it'll
to
them.
the messengers in the area.
Thanks for
See if
doing
they've
that.
got anything back from the rangers in the area to kind of say like who's coming back in, who's not coming back in.
The northeastern sections that have gone dark.
Okay.
We believe that some are in hiding, some are dead. All others have been, pulled out to keep watch. They're either heading into town or staying far back enough. There's enough force out there that they're not able to deal with it. So you gotta let the real skilled take care of
Yeah,
it.
we did. I'll just mention to the messenger. We did see quite a few gnolls out there. I don't think any one or two rangers was going to be able to handle them all.
Before we leave, I'm going to talk to Nate's character, Arbalation, once I see him, and I'm going to say these 5 rangers came from the lodge and put their lives down to help the city, fight the city. And I'll give them his names. I'll give Arbalation the names of these rangers, and that they should be commended. So he can do whatever he wants with that.
Okay.
Can I name them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Okay.
Are these the 5 that died in the course of their duties?
These are the ones that came to fight the gnolls.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're all dead.
Oh
No.
no.
Okay.
They're going to come with us to fight the
They were
gnolls now.
dead. I don't know.
No.
It's up to...
No, they went and fought the gnolls last session.
Oh, yeah.
And they made it.
Yes.
Did they live?
Yes.
Yes.
Can they come with us to help fight these gnolls now?
Some of them are injured and are looking to rest.
That's fair. Totally get that. Okay.
He said, "Can I name them?"
And,
Yeah,
you know,
we'll name them.
Nate is able to tell you that you guys are going underground, so it's not a pitched battle. So there's only so much numbers are going to be able to work
See, that's
for
what I thought
you.
he
Some of
said.
it will work against you.
I hope it's not going to come underneath where our secret lair is. Our little.
We've kept that a secret.
PHP.
So more damn gnolls. I thought we were done with these filthy dogs.
They're like blood cultists. They're everywhere.
Actually, they are blood cultists.
They're the new blood cultists.
Blood cultists. They wish they were.
How many of them are injured? Of the rangers?
3. I mean, not it's not life threatening. You guys saw them.
But they're not ready to roll out.
Yeah.
Can we take the other 2 with us?
No, they want to stay in.
Oh,
again,
families.
that
That's
is-
just fair. I got it.
Again, you guys are looking to go underground, so you know that bringing too many is actually going to be a detriment.
That's fair. I got it.
We need somebody here to protect the city where we're going. Even if they get a few days before anything shows up in the city.
So day 3, you guys are looking to head out. You want to take more time to prepare. What are you doing?
The filthy gnolls. We don't need any more time.
Yeah, we're ready. Can we? Are there horses in the town that we can take as a whole team, or not enough?
If you guys want to ride, there's horses you can borrow.
Awesome.
You guys have a have a knack for having horses die. But
Yeah. Soon,
It's a
no one will
resource.
soon no one will loan us or sell us a horse.
Yeah. Well, I heard we're in with the mayor. I think maybe the city has some horses.
yeah, it's you
Who
guys,
do you
Really?
think told
What's
them that we're really hard on
This
horses?
is what we're dealing with. We're told we're going underground. So
We won't be able to take them with us. The mayor's now controlling the ledgers, and he's like, "Those guys' horses? I don't think so."
I'd say, don't you think you should honor Vefro, Darnak, Kromuk, and Gadak, Ordelin? Now that you're the mayor, those men served. They died. They did not die. They were injured in your stead. Can't you spare a horse or 2?
no,
They
they give you guys the horses if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Andrew doesn't need one because he's got his own. So it's just 5.
well, mine is smart enough where if there's an issue where there is a problem, you can lead them out of harm's way. If we need to.
And I'd rather not use the wild shape now.
Right, yeah. It totally helps to bring a horse.
Yeah, use your 4th level spell polymorph instead.
Yeah, you can ride on the back of my horse.
Nice.
That saves the horse for the town.
So you riding, Dave?
Yeah, all right.
What are you gonna do? Walk?
You know, I'm not worried about sacrificing a horse.
Work somebody's mount.
So it isn't long before Arbalason and Taris are able to find the trail, and even those of you not knowledgeable about reading tracks, there's no mistaking the very canine paw prints that are all over. They don't seem to be operating on any of the standard trails that might be in this vicinity, but they all seem to be heading in the same direction.
We didn't actually see the entrance. We just saw that they were headed into.
No, you saw them enter.
Okay.
Enter. What you would refer to as a den,
Okay.
and there was at least a dozen of them, and they went in an expeditious manner. So it's not like they were. You got the impression that there was definitely a lot of room in there. That they weren't all trying to
It's not like underground hut.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more extensive.
Do you get any sense that there's any other exits? Like, are there multiple enters and exits, or are
They didn't stay in the area long enough to scope it out and figure that part out.
That was a concern, but we are also concerned about getting surrounded without telling the town this information.
Well, you were right to rush back. I'm glad you guys returned.
So right over this hill will be the entrance. Perhaps we could look around before we enter to see if there's any other exits. Or I'm looking at you, guy on the elk.
Yeah.
Perhaps,
Can you scout around to see if there's other
Ander
entrances and
could
exits?
scout for tracks and other things. Varus?
V's
Used
dead.
to be Varus.
He's dead.
Survival, nature.
Remember.
medium.
Okay, so Terrace.
Survival or
Survival
nature?
nature.
Are you? It would be survival.
I know
Are
you-
you looking to do it stealthily?
You didn't mention any
or not
tracks to
stealthily?
me.
I'm
Did
not,
you see
can't do
anything
stealthful.
out of
All right.
sorts, like tracks coming out of a strange place?
Yeah, did I notice any tracks coming from anywhere
Natural 20?
other than...
Natural 20.
24.
You are confident that there is no other entrances or exits to this den.
Oh my gosh. Thanos, am I not right? We throw burning oil down there, smoke them out, and kill them as they come out.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a mean way of doing it, but
I would be concerned that they had prisoners down there like they did
yeah.
at the other place where the other gnolls were.
And it would kill
What
the
other people
prisoners.
I'll save it for later.
Perhaps you have learned things in the decades beyond me that you've lived. I've recently learned that decades of experience aid one.
At least that's what I hear anyway.
My
yes.
eyebrows are still growing back.
There is wisdom in what you say,
Shit.
and I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right.
Alright, so... marching order. I'll go up front.
All right. All right. So Taris. Oh, there's a unicorn.
Well, no, it's his elk.
Now,
Nice. All right.
the elk.
So
now.
this is your dire wolf, right?
So,
No, my direwolf is not
That
there.
was my that was when
And
I
it's just
transformed
a
into
puppy
werewolf all the
still.
time. Now I don't.
All right.
here's the entrance. You guys are.
It's dire show all right.
Who is this? Taris. So Taris is up front. And I guess Mage in the back.
I'd be in the middle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This
I
is
got
the
you.
entrance
Yep.
here.
Yeah. Thank you. Uthengar, right?
Yes.
All right.
Middle.
And then here's.
Or they probably put me in the back. I don't know.
Well,
actually, yeah.
the horses, the elk is not going to be
Ooh.
going in.
Who's this?
Do you have any area of
this
effect
you?
spells ready?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
What? There's only one I got is Thunderwave.
Is this our Belason?
No, that's Thanos.
Thanos?
As far as the elk is concerned,
That's our
The
relation.
human-looking thing.
Yep. And I'm in the back. And this isn't anybody yet, right?
That's his little.
That's my
creature.
little.
All right.
as far as the
Do you
elk's
mind
concerned,
this being my Earth Genasi
Sure.
wizard? Okay, thank you.
I'll give the elk some kind of some kind of gesture or noise or some kind of just to say like, bring back the horses if we need them.
Where are the mages?
In the back. This is my Earth Genasi wizard.
Mage.
And this is and that is Asen Shardgale.
Okay. Mages, if I yell fire, launch fireballs.
At your command, Taris.
We should put the mages in the middle.
And then I'll
Put the paladin in the back.
So this group back here is the animals
No,
tied. I don't know how far back you're looking to.
What is the blue thing?
That is his apprentice.
Obsid Strandon. I'll say to Obsid, I know you can't cast a fireball yet. Just fake it. You won't know the difference. My magic missile will be fine.
Aren't you an Eldritch Knight?
What about
Yeah.
Firebolt?
That's true.
Put
What
the,
about Firebolt? That's actually fire.
That'll work.
these two.
I knew I hired you for
These
a
two
reason.
up front.
No, I'm apprenticing you for a reason.
Dave and Mark's characters are going to be up front. Me and David's characters will be in the back. Put the mages in the middle.
Dave's actually a mage, but.
I am going to ask Obsid. Let's say, Obsid, as an Earth Genasi, do you see any fault lines in in this earthen area that we could perhaps use to our advantage?
Nothing that I can sense.
I thought I would check.
The ground is stable here.
Okay. Thank
As
you.
he says in his gravelly voice.
Yeah. It's cool.
So can you polymorph yourself?
I believe so.
I will look it up.
I've already read it. It really does read like it's more like an offensive spell to use on someone, or you could use it. Not necessarily offensive, but you could cast it on a companion. Because it says it changes out all the stats.
Can I see the new book real quick?
But your personality and
A creature that you can see within range into a new form. It's critical because I have it too. Can we use it on ourselves?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, it doesn't disallow it. It's a
Creature
big
you can
deal.
See, you can see yourself, so I would say totally.
Yeah.
But your mentals drop down to whatever the animal, the beast, animal is.
You
turn
can't
into.
cast spells as that form.
But the nice thing is you can fight and then pop out with full hit points.
yes,
It's pretty. It's major.
but the what is it? The sage advice says that not that it's really pertinent for now, but at higher levels, when you shape change into anything, your hit points are the creature. So if there's anything that affects your hit points, be it as devastating as a Solar's attack, power word, kill, disintegrate, or something as simple as sleep, it's not off of your character's hit points, but the creature's hit points you currently are.
Man, get him disintegrated as an owl. He'd be like, "Pshoo."
Yep, poof. You cease to be.
What's the limits on the creature?
Your CR
CR what?
equal to your level,
or less than, yeah.
Ooh, CR4?
but it's got to be an animal.
No, not the spell level, your character level,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my gosh, it's even higher.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Grief.
But I think polymorph is pretty specific too. It's animals. It's not.
Yeah, any beast.
Yeah.
Where's it say? Where's it say that?
Right here.
Got it.
No dragons. Sorry.
No, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, you need shape change for that.
Yeah. I
I
heard
would,
you.
I would have thought it would go the other way around. I would think polymorph is better than shape change, but
Well, yeah, shape change is anything, and
Yeah,
it's
but
a ninth level spell.
what I'm saying is I think they should be the name should be switched.
Yeah, it's always been that way though.
I heard your warning, but it was kind of wow, wow, wow.
What? No. It wasn't a warning. It was just an informative thing that we recently talked about. We
It's
did.
like Charlie Brown's teacher. Yeah, I'm going to
I heard I could turn into a wolf.
That's all I
We,
need to hear.
we did a video on Solars.
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
We were talking about it.
It was recently on our minds.
Yes.
Oh, you guys can do giant ape. I don't think you can do it in here, but
Why not? Oh, too big?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
huge.
just taking up the whole space. You just have to punch down the hallway
Yeah.
and then take the spears out of your hand that get stuck in it.
Crawling.
Oh, did you take polymorph too?
Well, no, I don't have it. I can't guess what level spells yet.
Wizard.
So you're asking questions about spells that you can't use.
Well, I know David has it.
Well, it's totally invalid. He's right. You can bet I'm going to be turning into something.
Oh, that's actually really low.
What?
A dire wolf.
It's a giant crocodile.
A lot of these beasts that sound really impressive are actually kind of sissy on the challenge.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah. And there's
So I could turn into a CR7?
Yeah.
Woo!
Beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
CR7 beast. Okay. All right.
Like a dinosaur.
Raptor.
Polymorph does not require you to have previously seen it, I'm pretty sure.
You need to go, higher than 7 for the really good dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, a mammoth.
That's not true.
Challenge
I
6.
think a T-Rex is CR7.
No.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, because a 21st level druid can do it.
I think it actually has a page.
So we got our marching order.
Because it's 9 for the
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
We got our marching order. We're in the tunnel,
All right.
going down.
So, let's see here. So you enter in, and you are in an unlit corridor that looks like it goes about 15, 20 foot back.
Okay.
And then takes a steep right turn. For those of you that can actually see.
No doors or hallways off of it.
Not off of this first corridor, no.
Okay.
So are we flicking torches, or are we just relying on the people who could see?
Oh, man.
Good question. I don't actually need a light source.
Neither do I.
Handful of humans, though, that are having an issue.
Well, David could probably turn into something I could see, but it's up to him.
I'm good. Well, let's. I'm ready. Anybody who wants to jump in, do it up.
So I guess the question is whether we're going to go in blind for the people that can't see, or we want to strike a light source.
I don't think we. Oh.
Towards the back, it shouldn't matter.
Oh,
T-Rex is an
Tyrannosaurus is 8. Darn it.
The light gives us a light source gives us away.
So what I was
Actually,
thinking, but
yeah.
But T-Rex is also huge. It would not fit down here.
in a fight, it's not going to help us.
Triceratops, pretty
For
sweet.
those of us who cannot see.
Yeah,
It's
it's actually, you're right. It's 5. And 95 freaking hit points.
There you go.
But it's also huge. So it would have a problem fitting.
Anybody have the light cantrip, just in case?
I have, no.
I have a lake cantrip.
Torch. I don't know any better.
Okay. I cast light on a rock and hand it to him. He's like, just stick this in your pocket until you need it.
Alright. Snuff out. Because the torch would totally give us away.
So,
Yeah. Okay. You can just hold it in your hand.
Wait, what? Yeah, okay.
Are you
We're good.
guys attempting stealth in any way, shape, or form?
Dwarven stealth.
What?
Dwarven stealth.
Well, got
Clang,
Why don't you-
clang,
Why don't you
clang.
make a roll then, Dave?
We'll just go off of your roll. We won't bother rolling.
Minus 1 stealth.
So,
I put myself in the back.
it's an 11.
So you get to this section and it turns off hard to the right.
Alright, I'll go around the corner and check it out.
So
Back to that again.
it again seems to go on for a ways, but you can see a little ways ahead. It seems to open up more. That could, probably be like a common space, if you would, if this is indeed where someone's supposed to be living.
Alright, so I'll go up there and
Well,
check
wait.
it out.
Instead of you going up there to check it out, I'm slightly stealthier than you are. Let me go up and check it out.
Alright,
We're seeing in the dark.
I cannot see.
Let's have Scott fireball the room.
Okay.
That'll light it up.
All right. Before any of this goes on, let me just.
Well, he's just gonna sneak up there and take a look.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything?
Stealth.
Yeah.
Animal druid with his lovely senses is not here with us now.
15.
Oh, we can keep going until we encounter him, can't we?
So
Well, it opens up, so he's just gonna go take a peek.
And that's 15 on a die. I don't know if
you'd add your
Your dex.
dex or proficiency if you are proficient.
I'm not proficient.
Okay, so it's just dex.
Here he is. Did you turn it into anything?
Not yet.
So we're gonna say that you're skirting up against that wall. There's a
Something. Zombie. Elk or something.
couple gnolls. They seem to be hanging out,
No.
chattering. The one laying down appears injured, and the one next to him is, pardon me, is tending to him, seeing what's actually going on. They all seem that they've seen recent battle. You guys know that there are or were rangers in the area, so perhaps it's that, or perhaps it's something else.
Possible they escaped from the Ming incursion.
See, I'm trying to think of some way to get.
No,
them
you're
huddled, so
pretty
huddled
confident
together.
that you guys laid them low.
Oh.
They would have had to, make a wide berth and a hard run to have gone from that battle to where you guys are now.
So, what are you doing, Mark?
Trying to think. Those the two to my left. Are they looking at the other two at all, or
No, they're
their own little thing?
they're chattering in gnoll to each other.
Okay.
He's completely oblivious to you being almost right off their tuckus. Excuse me.
Sneak up behind that one, break its neck.
Can you see me, Dave?
How far away are you?
Less than 60. 40.
Yeah, you're within sight.
Okay.
Well, you stealth, so I imagine you're probably hidden.
I'm not hiding. I'm just not making noise. Trying not to make noise.
3.5.
Well,
I mean, you should be watching me anyway. So whether I was hiding or not, you can see
in
me.
order for them to not see you, you need to be trying to be stealthy.
Okay.
You need to be quiet and hidden.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. If I can see you, then they'd be able to see you.
But you've been watching me the whole time. That's like
Yeah.
if I'm camouflaged and you're watching me move from the onset, you can see me. Whereas something coming in on the
Rolling
outside.
perception with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's an 18.
Then you got them.
So yeah, you're in sight.
Okay. So I flash.
All right, I turned to Asen.
One up, one down.
Fireball.
Bang.
He already had that ready. He's just sitting there with fire in his hand.
It is like
And
crazy
opposite
little monkey with
going
a
to
giant
the
red
fire
button.
bolt. All right, so it's going to be 8, 10, 14,
Hey,
20,
gnolls,
26
we're here.
plus 35. And firebolt is 1d4, right?
Yeah.
And
Firebolt?
Firebolt's on that 10.
1d10, sorry. Okay.
But it's an attack.
Oh, yeah. And then
Oh, and when I say fireball, I say, and watch out for Taris.
And if you see it like
does
hurling over your
15
head.
hit for the firebolt?
You have to
Yeah.
utter it.
You had him at fire.
What is your DC?
14.
I made it by 1.
He would beat the crap out of him if he didn't win.
All right, so two of them pass.
Aren't you an evoker?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know you can
We said this before.
Yeah.
give him a hookup.
We've had this
Yeah,
discussion.
I can map it around him.
Okay, so
That's fine.
you're actually going to allow him to not take the damage?
Yeah, no problem.
This time.
So these guys, roast.
Okay. I charge immediately at those two.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
35.
35. So half of that is 15, 17. So there is a loud.
There goes
And
our
opposite's
surprise.
got another 7 if it'll make a difference.
Let's do a 50-50. Which side was he attacking?
Right.
Well, so if he would have gone that way,
It would have hit what I got.
It would've-
Oh, that's
yeah,
fair.
so-
No problem. All right. Fog of War.
So, initiative.
Much for being sneaky.
I guess
Well,
that's for
it
everyone.
wasn't a thunder wave.
What are you talking about? We snuck the hell out of those guys.
That's gonna. I have throw initiative now.
Oh,
This.
I got 11.
Well, what do I add to that?
Initiative is die roll plus
Your
proficiency,
dex.
right?
Okay.
No.
A 4.
I got
I rolled
11.
I rolled a 2.
I got 11.
16.
That was 12 with minus 1.
So I got a 16. I got an 11.
17.
17.
Well, 4.
4.
Heck yeah. This die is being banished.
I'm in the back anyway, so.
Get my good rolls out of the way on perception and initiative.
Those two. Let's go Christmas.
Jeremy, you had the 11?
Yeah.
What do you got, me?
21.
Cheater.
My good roll was checking out the case.
16.
Is it okay if option goes with me, or do you
Yeah,
want
absolutely. Yeah, it's best.
I know this place like it's a drum. I just can't see.
All right, so Nate, what are you doing?
I am. I can see one of them from here, right?
Which range?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh, actually,
I never mentioned this place. I just
from
can't
where
see.
you are here, corner here, and him. So
All right.
I would say
I'll go diagonal, so I can see the furthest one from me.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do Sacred Flame,
okay.
so I can make a dex save. 14.
No.
All right. I think that's 8. Oh, for a mighty 6, fire.
Radiant.
Radiant.
Light fire. Only holier.
He ran.
Okay.
Wow, he was fast. He was ready.
So
Wait a
you
minute.
Anybody got a
from
bow?
here. If you just move him 60 feet that way, Dave.
Oh, wait, I don't know what that is.
The one that's over there.
This one?
Yeah, 12 squares.
Okay. Close enough.
And he is yipping and yattering all kinds of stuff.
Ray of enfeeblement.
What's your range?
Whatever Ray of
He was the closest, so.
It's not going to be in that book.
I got it. I got it.
The firebolt?
What was it? What
Yeah,
was
fireball.
it?
So 120 feet.
Almost there. Ray of sickness. Ray of.
As I charge after him.
60 feet.
Okay, so you'd have to move, and then you'd be able to get him.
He was about up next anyway, wasn't he?
I'm trying to run him down before he can get to warn whoever he's going to warn.
Well, he's already yipping and chattering something. I don't think any of you guys speak gnoll, right?
No.
No.
I speak Druidic, if that helps.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Darn.
There's no way he would have been able to catch him on the way out.
So we had 17 yet?
Yes. What do you want to do, Dave?
I want to launch a firebolt hitting AC 18.
That will hit.
Alright. Oh,
And
fail me
that
now,
gives out
dice.
That's Ray of enfeeblement.
That is 10 points of fire damage.
Knock him over.
Got him.
We're going the other way. Knock off his feet. There you go. So with a singe of, or with a smell of burnt fur, you've cleared out this little alcove here. But you are fairly certain that all stealth is
Out of the window.
out of the window.
So I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't matter now. There's no light.
Charge!
There's only one way in, one way out, so. So I'm spinning my axe and banging it on my shield.
So, as you guys
Turns
Light
into
on
a
the
polar
shield.
bear, starts
move up,
roaring.
move up to here.
So I cast Spirit Guardians
Turn into a cave bear.
Okay.
and take out my shield. It's a concentration spell, 10 minutes.
I'll put the light source on my
Oh, wait,
shield.
this is
Spending too
in-
much time running around here.
But it's
No.
centered
Go back to where you were.
No.
Polar bear is the cave bear.
Spirit Guardians
Oh,
centered on me.
Same thing?
on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for
Really
cave
well.
bear can see
I-
in the dark.
That
That's
spell
dark
has
vision.
gotten much better in my
Just gonna
opinion.
see what cave bear.
Spirit. Oh, I might be saying the wrong word. I mean the wrong.
Oh, I know what spell you're talking about.
What, you didn't know it's centered on you?
No, I thought it was on a location.
There's another one that's a location that lasts for 8 hours.
No, that's the one I'm thinking about. Was
Any more?
What are you looking for?
A cave bear.
Polar bear.
It's the same thing?
Yeah.
so you guys notice there's an alcove, and there actually is another way off that way. From your earlier vantage point, you
It's
were
just
unable to
large,
see.
right?
Are you turning into a polar bear?
No. I'm turning into a cave bear.
What's the CR? What's the CR?
I got it. I got it.
Oh, that's where's that at? 2.
Scott's character's like, I like that. I want to do the same thing.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah,
And then-
just totally wild shape into that.
Yeah, and then I see you bang your shield up, just start roaring.
All right, so we got Thanos. Andor pulling out the light. You got the dwarf banging his axe on his shield.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly annoyed with gnolls at this point. I'm up to here in gnolls, and I had it
I've
finally.
actually put the light source on the shield. If I can attach it to it.
After I turn into the cave bear, I just start yelling and roaring and making all sorts of noise. Banging my fists on my chest, because why not?
So you got a little alcove, you got a hallway, and you got a hallway to your left.
What's coming down the hallway to the left?
Right now, you don't see anything.
I have 60 dark vision, if that helps. Just letting you know.
Why don't you use your bear? Do they have something with scent?
It's keen smell, so it's...
Yeah, why don't you sniff down each of the corridors?
Okay.
The scent of gnoll is thick about this place.
So that's all I get?
That's what you get.
Okay.
Just take direction.
Let's split the party.
Two.
Well, I guess we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. We go down one hall or the other.
Person with us.
They always have the opportunity to come up behind us from the other hall.
I'm not worried about them coming up behind us. I'm worried about them escaping.
I can stay here at the intersection
And
and hide.
Actually, the bear should stay at the intersection.
Wait. Why aren't we charging ahead?
There's more than one way to go.
Oh, right.
We can't go right. It's left or straight, I think.
yeah.
Straight.
You know what, Dave? I like that.
For what? Answering questions?
No, he used a pun.
A bad pun.
It's in front of your book.
Wait, what was the pun he used?
He said right, and he said you can't go right. It's left or straight.
Oh. I thought he was saying let's go the right.
No.
All right, so I guess we'll just go straight then.
Yeah. Well, is there any reason why we're not screaming and running through these halls?
Oh, I'm banging on my shield.
Yeah, let's.
And
Yeah,
the
we're,
caterers,
we're making lots of
You guys are making.
Yeah.
You guys are making lots
Yeah.
of noise.
There's been a lot of frustration and aggression
that?
built up over the last couple of days.
Exactly.
How's it going? Backflips are going.
Clear my gnolls.
Oh, and I'm going to transform Obsid into a saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Who's that?
He is my apprentice wizard.
Oh, okay.
He's not gonna have some fun.
He's an Earth Genasi with a gladiator background.
We're gonna have to go right or left anyway.
Oh, can I ride the saber-toothed tiger?
How big is the saber-toothed tiger?
It's large.
Then yes, you can ride your apprentice.
Yep.
So hump
stays in the underground cavern.
What happens in the underground cavern stays in the underground cavern.
Like that? Is that how you wanted it?
Why you gotta make it weird?
You're the one that said it.
Well, I mean, if you turned me into a saber-tooth tiger, I'd slash at you if you tried to get it on me. So I mean, but
Welcome to apprenticeship.
yeah, I haven't been an apprentice for a very long time.
What's
And
the
it was
big
in the
deal?
Merchant
So he
County
turned him
house.
into a saber-tooth tiger and took his pants off and tried to climb on top of him. It's a problem.
Hey, we don't know which way Asen goes, and
All right, that's go back on track.
Agreed.
so you guys come to a T intersection. What
We'll go right.
Look left and right.
Well, yeah,
Right, so-
we could always do the look.
Dwarven look is, I'm looking to see what's in front of me when I run this
You
way.
can have
So-
we can people scout each direction.
There's a Kenko and a lightning bolts the whole party.
So, anyone want to make some perception rolls?
Okay. Oh, that sucks. I'm a 6.
Yeah, I can't. I
20.
don't notice anything
What,
over
for
the
looking
banging
right?
of my
I'm
shield.
not down there
Oh
looking.
yeah,
Oh, wait,
18 plus 4,
I
19
had
plus
this.
1,
I had
22.
this bit right.
You use your wisdom.
Oh, actually, I'm
22.
a 7.
Who's all down here to look?
Me.
I mean, I have dark vision, so shouldn't I be there to look as well?
No, okay.
It's up to you as
Let's
whether
be
you
clear.
want to.
Yeah.
We're in like a war charge at this point. Are we literally like peeking around
so now I'm out
corners?
of your 5.
That's what these guys are saying. They
Well,
want to
no, I wasn't peeking around the corner. I was just taking a look.
do.
I'm not
Okay.
peeking around the corner, but I'm not going to run blindly to the right and not look what's coming from the fucking left. That's just stupid.
Welcome to the party.
Does it look left 22?
Did you get a 20 on your perception?
No, this
I
is the
did.
other one. This was just sitting here. This
It wasn't a
one.
natural 20. It's
But it wasn't an 18 that we moved.
17 plus 2 for me.
You get it. Don't you get advantage on your perception?
First smell, that's it.
Yeah. Well, as long as you can smell.
One perception roll for both directions, or
I'm guessing a 24 hits you, right, Dave?
Almost. So close, Ted. Yeah, that's me.
I'm glad that wasn't coming towards me.
It would not have hit if I shielded it.
You let him get one in?
I let them all get one, yeah.
In a blinding speed, something moves this way. You know, zips by you, slams you with some kind of like stick-like object, and streaks on by. You see it, glimpse around the corner.
What a jerk. Oh, it's on.
So it ran
Blinding
to
like
the
we
left.
couldn't identify what it was?
Correct.
Wow, that is really fast. Probably still took 3d8 damage, though.
Why?
For my fairies.
Oh, yeah. You might not. Where are you at?
I'm right there.
No, which one is you? I don't know which
Oh,
one
the
is you.
blue and
shield.
gray cleric.
Oh, yeah, he would have ran through at 15, right?
Probably.
something on the end there.
But we're not done yet.
Uh-oh. Other things are happening.
But you need to make a con save.
A con save, eh?
We're getting knocked to your butt.
Oh, you're using that.
Oh, that would be a 1.
Don't you add something
So-
to it?
You
You're
can save it.
stunned.
You add the plus.
No dwarven poison stuff or anything like that?
Oh, yeah,
It
I
wasn't,
do.
wasn't poison.
Wasn't poison.
never
Sorry,
mind.
I was trying to go.
So even with the armor, the what you were hit with clearly was what was a blunt object, but you can feel that your shoulder is bleeding inside.
How much damage?
8.
Okay, so where is it now? Gone?
So it ran this way and went around the corner. That's the last place you saw it. I need more objects.
Did it move too fast for my
+3.
angry fairies to hit it?
Depends on how angry the fairies are.
They're like this angry.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any ever coming that angry.
I've never seen anything this angry.
Yeah, they're really pretty glowy fairies until you
Get closer.
until you get too close and you're not one of my companions. I said,
And then they
get
turn
all weak
into
and angel
piranha
on you.
pixies.
Yeah, little piranha pixies.
Alright, so I'm standing there kind of drooling on myself.
I'm gonna go after it to the left.
You did +3 for the saving throw, right?
+3, it doesn't matter, I rolled a 1.
But that's not all.
We got more.
What's your DC, dude? Nate.
Should be a 14. Is that wisdom plus proficiency? Plus 8?
Yeah.
14, team.
You want to roll damage?
There you go. Especially if it does something weird, I don't want to know. Because it's radiant. So.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
told you.
Dave,
We're giving chase.
all right, who's following off to the left?
I probably would
I'll
have
follow.
right away
I'll
because
follow.
I'm right there in the end.
All right. So
Got 50
That's
speed.
he's
Let's go.
going. He's
I got
going.
50 speed. Let's go, boys.
He's going.
Trying to have a race.
Somebody stay with him while he's defenseless.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with him.
All right. And what about you, Scott? On your tiger? Are you
We're splitting
staying
off.
with them? Dave's reeling
stunned.
from the shot he just took. They're giving chase.
Can I collect him up and bring him with us?
Is that what you want to do this round?
Yeah, I'm going to throw him on the back of the saber tooth and point the saber tooth toward.
All right, let's
What if that loops back around to that other cave? What if it's a
Possible.
let's give some initiatives.
21 again.
What do I add?
your dex?
Okay, I'm at a 3.
We can just actually look at the number right there.
19.
Oh, my bad. That's it.
Dave,
5. Still shaking off the grogginess.
Scott,
5.
13.
13.
Worst again.
Nate, what are you doing?
Well, since Scott looks like he's coming up to the door to put him on his back, I am going to see if I can get to that creature and get a good look at him. With my magic doom. Probably not. There?
Alright, so you see this goes that way.
I'm assuming there's a hallway that way. So what am I looking at as I'm running around the corner for it? Oh, I'm looking at empty space.
Yes.
Usually fast.
So he doesn't see him in the hallway?
Do.
But on the plus side, you didn't get poleaxed.
Huh, I wonder if there is a way to go back the other way. Oh well.
There was a left.
Let's see here. Alright. A couple spears come flying in at, you guys actually should say a little more than a few. 11 is going to miss you, Dave, but I imagine a 22 and a 21 are going to hit.
They will.
Alright. And then that's Scott.
Am I still stunned?
It's till the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
And this is before that. So then I've got a 13, a 21, and an 8 on you, Scott.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm going to use Flame Sphere.
Is that a reaction?
Oh, wait. Do we see the target?
No, he's giving you
He's getting-
attacks.
You're being attacked.
What's your AC? He's
Spears.
attacking.
Oh.
So
I'm gonna mess
13.
the. I'm gonna guess the 8 misses, but I got a 13 and a 21.
The 13 hits.
Okay. So you each take 2.
Those are rules just to draw us away.
Whoa.
That's what I was afraid of.
Wow.
Do you think that was just a diversion?
+2.
I kind of want to charge him, but I'm not trying to die.
They're just gnolls.
5. So Dave, you take 9. And you take 12. Mark, you're up.
So I get around the corner and see it's straight down.
You're coming up this way.
So does it go down past where I can see? Or does it look like it curves to the left?
It goes at least 60 feet straight. You can kind of make out what looks like a couple either alcoves or tunnels off to the right, but you're not certain beyond that.
All right. I'm gonna run down to the end, to I guess to this point.
Because you're going to use a double move.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've moved 10, 20, so you can move 40. 20, 40. You can get to about here. You actually don't see this guy here. He moved a little further. But you do see that it does loop back this way.
Okay.
And as well as there's a tunnel off that way and a tunnel off that way.
All right. So I'm gonna come back then.
Okay, well that's you did a double move. That's as far
I
as you
know.
can go. Okay.
But next.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
So Jeremy.
Alright. Seeing that situation, he went off that way. Did you give any gesture back or anything telling us what you're doing?
Well, if he does, it doesn't matter. You can't see anything. He's around the corner.
Well, I seen what was going on over there.
Yeah.
So I'm heading over that way.
Yeah, you heard plenty of spears clinking to the ground and yips and chatters. They're not doing it quietly.
Movement 30 feet. So I'm gonna go to that pack of gnolls there.
So
5,
10,
10.
20, 30. That's as far as you can go.
You have a ranged weapon, right?
No.
I thought you had a bow.
No, he's got the bow. So best I'm gonna be able to do is, I see he's hurt. So I will just,
Down 17.
What's your weapon, a mace?
you can guard. You know I can whip, but 30 feet.
No, what's your main weapon?
Sword.
Sword, but I can
Throw it.
I'm throwing my sword. Nuts.
He can actually turn it into a
Yeah.
thorn whip for 30 feet.
Can I heal him and then strike once?
No, he.
You can do one or the other.
Go for the strike.
I'll go for the hit.
All right.
Make it 2 attacks. First one is
Thank you.
18.
Hits.
Second one is 18 on the die.
So that'll hit.
So that's 2 whips. You know what? I guess I'll smite on both of them.
Well, you don't have to call them. Well, you can do the damage one at a time.
So... yeah, but you gotta call whether it's a smite or not before. So you know
Yeah,
what to
when you
roll.
when you roll your damage, you got to choose whether you're smiting.
Okay, one for rolling damage.
Roll your first damage.
Yeah, then I'll decide.
Well, when you on the hit, you decide.
So are you smiting with your first attack?
Yes.
Okay. How much damage do you do?
One for the weapon. 4 die 8.
Using a second level spell.
No, it's first.
Isn't
One,
it?
one for the weapon. Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
okay.
You know what? The weapon is actually 2 die 6. 2 die 6 for the
Thorn whip.
whip. then the smite. And I didn't take any 6-siders out.
Here. Just want to use. So what are you doing? 2.6 and 2.8?
Yeah, looks like it. First strike.
Oh, 2 6s.
6, 12, 18. And an 8.
24.
24
David,
plus,
you wanna throw one on down?
plus 7.
Plus 7?
It's not 31. 31.
How are you getting plus 7?
He's adding his proficiency bonus, I'm sure.
Okay, you don't add your proficiency bonus to damage.
It's just
Unless it goes to your throwing with, but
Okay, well then that was just plus 3, so.
It's still more than enough to bring him down. So your second attack, are you smiting again?
Might as well. We need to reduce our numbers.
Use up those spells.
Reduce our numbers. It went well the first time, so he's feeling good about it. 10, 15, 18.
18 total?
Yep.
That one is not looking happy.
So that's 2 first levels.
Which one did the second one hit?
Imagine it's gonna be.
It's got to probably be the ones in
One of the front
That
rank.
one.
Okay.
He's not whipping the guys behind him.
That's my target.
Alright, so then we have Dave and Scott.
Okay. You want to go?
Sure. Alright, so
That's
shake
first
off the
time
grogginess.
characters have actually seen him do that.
Very nice.
4. Alright, so. Alright, I will go here. These guys are there. I am going to use my. I'm using a cantrip.
Oh.
And that is a 18 to hit.
Okay. That easily does.
My green flame blade, so he will take a die 10.
Every time I'm
Plus
down
a
17,
die
I'm thinking, well, that's a dwarf, it doesn't matter.
It's not much.
He's a dwarf, but he's also a wizard.
Yeah. So, alright, so that is 13 points of damage.
Okay. Now, is this the one that he whipped, or is this a fresh one?
This is a fresh one.
Okay.
And then the guy behind him will actually take 9 points of damage as green flames leap from my axe to the first gnoll. And then they jump from the first gnoll to the second one.
They begin yiping and muttering. You're fairly certain they're cursing. It seems evident in their facial features.
Nice.
But,
It's like music to my ears.
Can a 4 go?
What was the green flame from?
Bad doggy. It's from spell out of here. It's actually called
Green Flame Blade.
Green flame blade. And actually, it works with a weapon attack.
It's designed for attacking with a weapon. So
That's pretty cool.
you're up, Scott.
All right. I am going to. So we are going to move 40, which I have enough movement. We're going to move right into this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to then take Flaming Sphere and start it right here and roll it all the way around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Can
Should
you
hit
move
all.
it in the round you cast it?
I don't think
I
so.
think you can move it on subsequent
It
rounds.
says as a bonus action. So any creature that ends 5 foot diameter appears, unlock you twice. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 creature or half as much damage. As a bonus action, you can move. Doesn't say you have to wait.
I hate it when I take myself out of the fight.
Okay.
Oh, did you go the other direction? Yeah.
I chased after the stupid thing that hit
Deck
him.
save. All right.
Why? I
what
don't
is
know.
your
I
DC?
knew in my head it was a
14.
I would. Yeah. They should all be taking damage right now, but I moved out of the way. Well, you were back here, so I think they were just out of. Yeah, they would have been out of range. And what's your damage?
So it's 2d6 on each of them, and if they have anything flammable, it catches fire. 8 damage.
It's enough to put him down.
Did any of them make their save?
No.
Okay.
Alright, those.
Your kid started on that yokai.
Looks like bugs.
Alright, David,
whoa,
you're up.
it's got all this
Heck yeah.
data on the back.
Yeah.
Okay,
So they all took the
They all took
2d6.
damage, yeah.
Fantastic. All right, and wait, sorry. And then Obsid, as a saber-toothed tiger, will be doing.
He's not in range of attack anything anymore.
If the tiger move, what's that?
He's not in range to attack anything anymore.
He's on top of him.
Oh, that guy fell.
The
That guy fell.
guy he was going to attack, he burned.
You're totally right. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
Well, how far did you move if he still has movement left?
No, we went. You're right.
Yeah,
We're good.
okay.
We're good.
Alright,
okay,
Yeah.
so
I should have him had
could have
him
attacked first,
Attack
and then-
first. Yeah.
either way, it still would have. That guy had 3 hit points left.
You turn your Earth Genasi into a saber-toothed tiger. You live, you learn.
I have 50
And then apparently you go and get diapers.
So that's 10, 20, 30,
Oh, attack the dwarf.
40, 50.
So you're right in the center of all of them now?
No, not really. Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, but he's,
Your
Yeah.
flaming spear still going? It's getting a little hot over there.
Do you have reach?
Heck yeah, I do.
You got to take 2d6.
No.
You ran into the flaming sphere.
What the heck is this?
It's Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Doilies. Roll it out.
Why do I have to roll my damage? This is crap, you know?
use that for where the fire is, please.
So am I literally
Just, yeah,
on the
put it right
fire?
there.
No,
Yeah.
it's over here.
It's all, yeah.
My guy's sitting there back there going, boy, I'm glad I hit with a whip.
Don't get too close to wizard work.
6, okay,
You'll
whatever.
regret
So
it.
deck save.
Deck save. Oh, I have to roll an actual deck save. Okay.
Make sure you use the bears, not yours.
16 on the die.
You're fine. So
Okay.
you take half, I should say.
Okay, so I only take 3. So then, what's his HP? Okay.
42.
So then,
So now you have 2 attacks to make.
heck yeah, I do.
You should roll them separate because they do different damages.
He went through my affected area.
Okay.
I counted that.
Okay.
It's a little distracting.
I don't know if it's
What
just
is
a
it?
little
13,
tiny bit here.
I don't think I can
affected
look
area.
them
or
up.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
I don't think it's allowed. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Plus 7 to hit.
Because I'm not allowed. I'm not
Well,
allowed.
20 hits, right?
Wait, have you
Okay.
fought them? Your ranger might
So
know.
then,
Does his
I'm gonna
ranger have enough?
bite.
Oh, go ahead.
Gonna bite him?
yeah, I'm gonna
He's
bite
not
the guy, that guy.
Paladin.
Yeah.
Now he's
So
wondering whether he could
that's-
look up the strength of a gnoll.
None of us have the
1d8
knowledge to
plus
legitimately look up at gnoll in the book, right?
They're stronger than humans.
But none of us have character knowledge
Correct.
enough to unlock the
Yeah,
book.
no.
That's fine.
I generally don't do that. You know, unless you have specifically studied something. You know, over the course of a
That's totally fair. I hear that.
I do 13 damage with my bite
Oh, I
to
think
this
it's
guy.
that's the one that your dad hit,
I
right?
think
I
we
know,
fought him
yeah.
long enough to know.
Is he dead?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna
Sam Williams.
go for that guy.
He did say they were stronger than humans, though.
Grappling's not
Dave,
enough.
what form is he in?
Does a 15 hit?
Cave bear.
It does.
Bear?
Okay.
2d6.
Koala bear.
Oh, nice.
Hey boys,
Have you ever
double
heard of
kill,
drop
let's
bear?
go.
What?
Drop bear.
No.
Yeah, that's my
Koala
turn.
bears who drop out of trees and attack people.
I got a double kill,
You
let's
see
go.
koala bears drop out of trees and
Yeah,
attack
it's
people?
called drop bears.
Oh, drop bears.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
I thought you said koala bears.
Those
Drop
sound
bears.
awesome.
They are koala bears who drop out of trees and kill people. It's a drop bear. It's a thing.
He's still becoming
Nate, what are you doing?
No, I can't.
I am. There's some alive still. I'm gonna stroll on up and cast Sacred Flame at them. They can make a deck save.
I'm in the middle of this. Why can't fire on me?
You ran into it.
One of them makes
Exactly.
So with your bear, you
Oh,
actually
it's
get a
just on one.
+8 to attack.
It's called fog. Of
Oh, they don't take any.
I was going
You
off
said-
of
you
that's
said-
just plus 7 hit, plus 7 hit.
You said them, so
Yeah, well, you get to use
so
your
if we
proficiency
roll it.
bonus.
You roll
I'm pretty sure.
50-50.
Oh,
Because I rolled 1 success, 1 failure.
oh, okay. Yeah, I want you to reroll it.
Okay, he fails.
All right, 10 damage. Radiance. And I move closer.
So a blinding streak comes straight up to you, Mark.
Whoa. Is that what that actually is?
You see, there's some semblance to the gnolls that you guys have been fighting, but he's clearly not. He's much shorter, or not much shorter, but he's definitely shorter, but he's much stockier. He's got a
I told your uncle
thick,
come back and fought us.
like chained weapon in his hand,
Nunchucks.
nunchucks, if you will, and
Gnoll chucks.
They are nunchucks.
What
for the
if
bar.
it depends on the race that the pups feed
more of a
on?
gnoll.
Depends on how they mutate into the gnolls.
Now I've seen pictures of Flynn bars, and they basically look like really giant nunchucks
came
with
back on
like
'em.
short chains. But when they were originally described in AD&D, I always
3
pictured
second
them.
staffs.
Well, no, what I actually pictured was 2 bars that were actually anchored by a chain in the middle of the bar. And that they would spin them and wield them like, fighting with a chain with this, like, bar on the end of it.